those little blocks. They're
Yeah,
all over
yeah,
the place. They're all charged. So
that's good.
I think we'll be fine, but
Yeah.
you never know. The generator's out back. That thing's ready to go. Hopefully, I never have to use that thing ever, but it's there. I don't know, dude. Just
Hmm.
gonna see what happens. I think it's gonna be wind and water, but
Technology at its finest, Jim. We just did a full 45 minutes on X standalone with Master Deputy Addie Perez. We logged off with her, logged back in, got YouTube up and running because for whatever reason, YouTube did not want to play nice with us tonight. All I had to do was click a button. It wouldn't let me. Log out, click the button, right back in. Here we are on YouTube, right?
boom, simple.
So we can get right into the recap because I'm gonna tell you something right now, Jim. Some things happen that I was super confused about, and I want to get into those things before we go to bed tonight. Now, I don't want it to be lost on me that there is an actual horrible storm coming our way, and people all over the country are going to be hunkered down and afraid. They're going to be in a lot of danger. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm super concerned about it. But we want to thank everybody that's jumping in. People are jumping in the actual live stream chat on Riverside. People are jumping in the actual YouTube chat, which is cool. And we did have people already jumping in on the X stream as well. So if you missed the first 45 minutes, when this is over, go back because Master Deputy Addie Perez told a story. I told a story to start off, and then Jim talked about some of his hurricane prep, and we showed a bunch of pictures. So if you missed it, you got to go back and see that because we're not showing those things again. They're already there. We're not going to do that all over again. So, who do you got? What do you got? Who we got in the YouTube, Jim? You see any of it yet?
Oh yeah. I was about to jump out real quick.
McKenna's all here. YouTube finally
John
worked. Yeah,
W, Carrie,
Carrie.
Kenna,
Yeah.
Bella.
Yep. Link. People are showing up.
Yep.
Appreciate it. John Dub. What's up, John? What's up? How you doing, guys? We appreciate y'all jumping in. But for whatever reason, I don't know why YouTube did not want to link to the X feed. I don't know if they're feuding or not, but it just didn't work out for me and him. But we are here tonight. Jim, Saturday night. Did you happen to check out the opening for Saturday night in the Fontana? Yes, you did. I know you did.
Man,
So
I love that dog. That dog just looked awesome. Just
beautiful.
it almost. I mean, it looked like it was ready to fly. I was like, damn, that thing's just ready to do work. It's ready to work. It's ready to do business. And I was excited
Yeah.
until it
So
didn't happen.
until it didn't, but not a big deal. I Something happened that I was terrified by when that dog was out and the one officer was fighting with kind of the crazy guy on the ground, right? So
Hmm.
before we jump into that video, I want to let everybody know that if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, share it, just drop some comments in here and let us know how everything's going. If our audio is good, if you have any questions, we're going to be answering some questions tonight. We have a storm coming. So because that storm is coming, we are going to be taking a little bit of time to get ourselves together. We may not have power um, at our house for 5, 8 to 10 days. We're not sure. We do have generators and gas cans and all that good stuff, but that doesn't negate the fact that we won't be, making videos and recording stuff or going live unless it's a disastrous event. Now, me and Jim can get together, and perhaps we should get together
We could do it live. That's easy.
and
Just
just throughout the
yeah.
city, survey some of the stuff on our time off.
Let's say I could go live on IG and you could go live on X and
Yeah,
show the people what's going on.
it'd be cool if you can hook up your cam, your what you call it, your dash cam to
I can.
what?
I could hook my GoPro up to it.
Yeah, would it be
And
live?
yeah, it goes live.
All right. Well, that's if you guys want to see that, you let us know because we can make some things happen.
I mean, my dash cam has Wi-Fi also, so I mean, it goes right to my phone. So I wonder if I could just stream it. I could watch myself driving from my phone, so I bet you I could stream it too.
Oh Lord.
We might have to figure this out. I'll
Yeah,
try it.
we
I'll
gotta
try it
figure
tomorrow.
something out.
But nonetheless, we'll get some footage and put it out there for everybody.
Yeah, we gotta do
Amateur
something.
storm chasers.
I got with a lot of you guys requested, and McKenna, I see your comment. I'm going to refer back to that in a second. A lot of you guys requested that we talk and interview some of the cast and the crew of OPL, and unfortunately, that's not going to be a go. I did speak to some of them today, and I kind of forewarned them. This is their first Hurricane in Daytona to go just ride through and get some before shots of some of the areas that are low lying. McKenna said that the storm is coming right through her area. The path is right over her house. That's
Ooh.
not good. What are you in Brevard, McKenna? Right on that Brevard line, right? Bella, thank you for taking the time to meet me a few weeks ago in Daytona. I'm from PA. Stay safe down there. I love watching you in the Daytona on the show and Daytona on the show and all the departments. All thanks. I appreciate that. Bella, it's probably one of those things where it was a busy day. I try to spend as much time as I can with people, but thank you for coming by and saying hello. Lots of thoughts and prayers going out. But to double back to this Fontana situation that I was alluding to, Livid, what's up, buddy? It was a mess. And I thought this poor officer was going to get the worst end of it. No pun intended. Let's take a quick peek at it, Jim.
I got 133.
Not right now. Hey, take it out of your pockets, dude. Hey, take your hands out of your pockets, bro. Out of your pockets. Stop, dude. Stop, dude. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around, bro. Turn around, bro. Back up.
I ain't doing shit.
Back up, bro. You're gonna get tased.
Hey, where's everybody else?
Dude, turn around. Put your hands back. Turn around, bro.
No, I don't trust you.
Put that down,
what
bro.
What makes you think you can touch me?
Put that around. Dude, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased, bro. Turn around.
What you gonna tase for?
Turn around. Drop it and turn around.
No, man. Tell the teacher to come get me. Ah! Ah!
Turn around, dude. Turn around, dude. Turn around, dude.
Doing nothing.
Turn around, dude.
I'm not doing shit.
Turn around, dude.
You're gonna get bit. I'm not doing nothing.
You're gonna get bit.
You can put me up this way. What's wrong with you? Dude.
Audio went out.
And right about there, I thought it was about to get really, really, really bad because that was terrifying. That dog's lunging at the backside of the officer, Jim. What's going through your mind when you see that?
I mean, the officer kept his cool as far as getting that guy under control, but there's that lingering feeling that that dog is breathing down your backside literally. And I've taken some bites before, and I wouldn't want to get bit by that dog in particular.
No. So just for you, the laymen who have never done this, me and Jim have been bitten several times in the suit, the bite suit. And the pressure, Livick can attest to this. He's former LEO. It is horrible. The pain and the pressure from those dogs, that bite force is astounding. So, and they do not discriminate between law enforcement and bad guy. Am I right, Jim?
Nope, they don't care. It's just there's something I could chew on. It doesn't know friend or foe. It's just going for it. So you get too close and you're gonna get nipped.
Yeah, you're gonna take.
Bit.
Yeah, he's gonna take a bite out of crime, or law enforcement, and they don't discriminate at all. So I was concerned that number one, if he were to bite the bad guy while the taser was going off, that's an issue for the dog. Okay, that causes some PTSD in the animal's mind if they are if they catch some of that voltage for those tasers. However, even if they don't, and that officer goes hands on, if the other officer controlling the canine is not very focused, locked in, and has control of that, has no control of that dog, a cop's getting this derriere upended, no pun intended. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very
Yep.
sensitive spot, Jim.
Yeah, you're right.
Somebody said, how often do officers get bit in there? I don't want to say the number. I mean, I can guess. But I would say, Carrie, if I had to guess, I'd say it happens quite a bit. Quite a bit.
I'm thinking about the time my dog just nipped my finger, and I thought my finger was broken. She just nipped it, and I was like, "It's broke." I said, "That's it. It's done."
She was just playing with you.
No, she was mad.
Oh, okay.
She was mad, but it still hurt. Really bad.
Yeah, it's a bad situation, and I'm going to tell you that a lot of times the canine, I've never been a canine handler. I wanted to be. My wife's very allergic to pet dander, so it was her, the dog, and that's an easy choice, right? So I chose my wife, just so you guys know. So they will give you very strong verbal commands. Hey, the dog is here. If they bail, stay in your vehicle because I'm going to release the dog. And they can press a button or they can actually physically open the door. But if they pop that door and give that dog a command to bite, the dog doesn't know, other than the handler, I'm not biting him. I'm going to bite the next thing I see. So if an officer's behind the bad guy running and the handler gives the dog the command to bite, the officer's getting bit. Most dogs, handlers are not going to do that. They're going to wait until that officer clears and then give the command to bite. But the best thing you could do is let the dog do its work and you get behind the handler because he's going to protect you from that dog bite. And they're outliers, right, Jim? There could be a scrum, right? And the dog could already have apprehended the bad guy, right? And now we're coming in to put handcuffs on him and take him into custody. And the dog can slip, or the lead slips a little bit, and next you know, boom, somebody's getting a little something. They're gonna have stitches, a battle scar. But that was very, very close. I was very concerned about that officer getting dog bit. Luckily, he did not get. And that bad guy, completely out of his mind. He's asking for the president
and a teacher.
First of all, and this isn't nothing to do with politics, but why would you want the president on a subject stop? I mean, that just makes no sense to me. I don't care if it's, I don't care who it is. I don't want LBJ on my traffic stop. I just want to handle my business and get on, keep moving.
That's it.
Link asked, how much longer will Daytona Beach be on the show for? I don't know. I'm not in control of any of that. I'm just
ask the president
or a teacher. Carrie, we put up shutters today. Carrie, is that you over in Fairway, or you in Pelican Bay? I mean,
also, just so everybody
Carrie
knows,
and Daryl.
when we say it's over the part of the state, the hurricane isn't over the part of the state. Just the feeder bands are. We still got a lot.
Yeah.
Florida is here. So this is just the start.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
I feel bad.
It's a lot. To give you guys some insight as to what we're talking about. And Jim can attest to this. When Ian came through, how many years ago? 3 years ago, Jahoni? 3 years ago?
No, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2022.
Okay. When Ian came through 2022, it was a torrential downpours and it was a historic water event for the city of Daytona Beach. And what ended up happening was the storm comes up the middle of the state, right, from South Florida, and it gets over Daytona Beach and it kind of just stalls out. And because it stalled out, places that you see on the show, and I'm going to give you some inside information here. Make sure you're, if you have questions, pop them in the chat. Um, Places like, and if you're from the Daytona Beach area, you know what I'm talking about. Jean Street, aka Soul City. Okay. PPU. Okay. Caroline Village. This is all a part of, you see us do a lot of stops in this area, right? Off MMB and then off Ingram near the Aquatic Center, all up and down Beach Street and Ridgewood Corridor, Kingston Ave, all that, North Street, Madison. What we will find is Beach Street would flood. PPU, Jean Street would flood to the point where the Army Corps of Engineers had to come in, and they had been doing the study for several years prior to Ian. But they had to come in and try to revamp our irrigation system and so we can flush out a lot of the sewage system to make room for all the water. And we got issues because we have a river that's right off of Beach Street, and it just rises, right? And then you got canals on Jean Street and all the sewage and everything just backs up. And then you get flooding in areas, low-lying areas. Here's some images. What is that, Bevel?
No, it's Bill France.
Bill France.
That's
okay, that's not far from the shop. Yeah. Bill France. I got a bunch of photos. There's video on our Facebook page from that. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're not following the DBPD Facebook page or Instagram or on X, you're missing out, because I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have before footage that we already had drones set up to fly today and tomorrow. And then we're going to have some drone footage set up for after the storm. After Ian, Daytona Lagoon. I don't know if we can find a picture of the Daytona Lagoon right now, but Daytona Lagoon was also, some of the slides collapsed under the weight of the pressure of those winds coming off between the Wyndham and the Hilton there, right off A1A, right next to the Ocean Center that many of us will be staged in for this storm. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You find these wind tunnels between these large buildings, and a lot of damage can be done. So that's concerning. I mean, wouldn't you say, Jim?
Yeah, for sure. That wind just takes anything down. It don't matter how strong it is. If it wants it down, it's going to go. No stopping 150-mile-an-hour winds.
Nah, it's no joke. No joke. So, I don't want to exhaust that too much and waste my vocal power on that. Speaking of vocal power, what's going on with Dan's voice Saturday night, huh?
I don't know. What do you think it was? Karaoke the night before?
Maybe the boys went out after the show Friday night.
After the show.
And they, he blew their
Rizzo was like, come on, Dan, let's go. Let's go.
I'm so sick of you. It's a possibility. I'm going to tell you something. When I was in studio last August, Dan's voice was the same way. He was dealing with some illness, and he couldn't talk much. So he was saving his voice for
karaoke
hosting the show. We love the doggos. Carrie is in Citrus County. Hey, Carrie, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. McKenna, we got a canal behind our house, but hopefully the water doesn't rise that much. Lauren Bowles, a frog. Frog? Kermit. Is there a frog behind? Is there a frog somewhere? What are we talking about?
Look behind you.
Can we discuss the ribs Sergeant Bryant made? See, this is what I like about social media. This is what I like. They must be a follower on one of these other pages. I don't know. Instagram or something like that. But yes, we can discuss the ribs that Sergeant Bryant made. And we're going to discuss them here in a second. But before we do, I want to tell you guys that this particular episode is brought to you by Blue Line Smokes. And this family, nobody smokes alone. Get the best prices for cigars and cigar accessories. Call 386-717-3210 or go to www.bluelinesmokes.biz. Blue Line Smokes. In this family, nobody smokes alone. And speaking of smoking, Jim, I did smoke some ribs this weekend. I had to get them done. They weren't just any ribs, though, Jim. Well, you know what they were?
I don't because you didn't invite me over to eat them.
Sorry, Jim.
Hmm.
We're at a
Hmm.
party, Jim. We had to go to a party. What do you want me to do?
I took you to my party.
Well, you
Whoop,
know,
bit, 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 bit.
you did. I mean, it
Hmm.
wasn't lit exactly your party. It was a party.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
I want to
Listen.
crash some ribs.
I know. I know.
Mm.
I know. But they are pretty good. She's talking about these right here. Oh, why does my
Hmm.
phone suck?
I don't know. Mine did that before too, when I was trying to show the picture. Dang, look at that.
Yeah. Well, listen, I ain't got this gut for no reason. You know what I mean? It was 2 packs of beef ribs, a little
Mm.
something we do. Anyway, Braylon hit me up and during the week and said, "Hey man, you got to start this cooking channel on YouTube." And I was like, "Yeah, dog, I know. I'm just lazy. Don't tell nobody.
Let's do it.
We can do something. It's just a lot of editing. You guys don't understand. It's a lot of work.
It
But
is.
we threw together some chicken fried rice. And we had some green beans. You know,
We just want the meat.
I know.
That's it.
Hey, oh.
But
So we did our thing. And we do this. I'm gonna get some of the stuff out of the fridge just in case the power goes out. So we knocked out some chicken legs the other night. Daughter's making some steelhead trout tonight. We got all kinds of chicken and stuff around here. I'm gonna take some with me, freeze it, and take some with me as we go towards our mandate. And for you guys who don't know, mandate is they tell law enforcement you got no days off. You got to come work, shelter in place, and respond to crimes. Now, why do you guys think? Put it in the chat for me. Why do you guys think that we have to go ahead and be mandated during hurricanes? I know why. Jim knows why. But I don't know if you guys listening to us understand why we have to be mandated as law enforcement. But if you know, drop it in the comments down below.
off topic. Ramirez.
Mhm.
He swung by the shop. He was out back hanging out, talking on the phone while we were putting sandbags out, and I was like, doing the old wave.
Good old
I,
Brandon Ramirez.
I stopped by and I was like, here. I gave him a gift card to Chipotle. He goes,
Nice.
is it empty? I was like,
bro,
what?
seriously?
What? I was like, empty. I said, no, why would I do that?
He's something else, ain't he?
He was just hanging out. And I was like, I got an extra gift card. Let me give it to him and go get some Chipotle. And he was just like,
Yeah, right.
is it empty? I was like,
Where'd you guys get sandbags from?
we've had them since Ian. They were in storage next to the dumpster. So,
Really?
yeah, we had about 150 sandbags.
Really?
Yeah, they've been sitting there since Ian.
Just
You
sitting
need
there by
some?
the dumpster. How many you got left?
Probably 20.
I don't need them, but I know people who might if they're already done. But no, you guys did the bay doors, the shop doors, and all that crap.
Nah, we just did the actual doors that open and close. Not the bay doors. The bay
Okay.
doors, we made new brackets
Okay.
that lock them in place.
So front of the shop.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I hope it doesn't rise up, man. But Bill France does get a little wonky sometime. And I was in a meeting today, and in that meeting, somebody said to me, or he said out loud, that the experts believe this would be a historic water event. And I was like, come on, man. They say it's going to be worse than the end. We'll see what the 11 o'clock update has to offer for us. And we'll just do our thing, man. I mean, we can't cry over spilled milk, can we?
Nope. Just got to hunker down and make sure everybody's okay. And then after it's all done, we rebuild.
Elaine said all first responders are because everyone is needed during those times. Livid, because I'd leave town with my own family. It wouldn't make myself available. Yeah, what Livid said, McKenna. Yeah, of course, yes, that. But nobody's gonna actually. Okay, let me rephrase that. it would be hard to get people to volunteer because they do have families, right? So you have to mandate, and we have to mandate specifically because people are stupid and they want to try to burglarize places like we were just talking about, gun shops and pawn shops, and they want to loot. The mall gets hit. We just had some idiot burglarize, break through a wall at Volusia Mall and steal lots of shoes, Jim. So if anybody sees some random shoes for sale in the area, then what they do is they'll put them on sale at Brevard.
Let me know first.
Yeah, there it is.
Size 10.5.
There were a bunch of 10.5 Jordans stolen and things of that nature. So we're working
What a
on that.
shame. On Marketplace.
Yeah. Check Marketplace for me, guys. And if you can find Jordans and high price sneakers for sale for great prices, likely they're stolen. Okay. And I need to know about it. So you can jump in my little DMs and screenshot, send me some of that stuff so we can catch this back.
Detective Michael Bryant needs the 411.
It's Detective Sergeant to you, Jimmy. Okay. Ooh, baby. That's neither here nor there. But yes, this is why we have the mandate, because it'll be very difficult to have a bunch of people volunteer to be here. So we're working on that. Hurricane fishing is the best. Ahuato said. Did I say that right? Ahuato? Oh,
What?
AJ, what's up, baby? Ahuato. T-Pain said, I blame it on the Ahuato.
It's AJ. It's AJ.
AJ, what's
It's
good?
good though.
What's up?
It's good though. You did the Spanish, the silent J.
Let me tell you something. I'm a very cultured man, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, very cultured man.
But when it comes to AJ Auto, it's Ahuato.
Dios mío. Hey,
Hey,
I got a question for you guys. Right, there was a question posed on X at OPO Recaps. And the question was simply this: what do you guys want to talk about? We skipped talking about some of the things you want to talk about, but overwhelmingly, folks, you guys wanted to talk about twerking on television.
oh, too much. This is where I sign off.
Guys, can we please talk about twerking on television? Tell me what you think about twerking on television in the chat. And I got a question. Jim said this is where I'm signing off. What's wrong with twerking on television, Jim?
It's too much. Why the cameraman just feeds into it? Damn.
Well, they got 3-month-old babies to feed on their OnlyFans, Jim. What do you expect?
Just get a Durango and put it on the back of your Durango, and that's it. Who needs a business card?
They got a OnlyFans business card. Okay, that's quite entrepreneurial, if you ask me. They're taking their business serious.
I guess. Are we asking questions? Because I had 2 questions also on Instagram. If you have pills in one of those weekly pill bottles and you like go on vacation, is that allowed, or do you need to bring the actual bottle, the prescription?
Prescription, optometrist. Yeah, any cop worth his weight in gold is gonna give you some leeway with prescription pills and those daily things. However, the law does state that you need to have your prescription bottle with you. So just go by the law of the land, be safe. If not, just have a physical prescription. I don't care if you take a picture of it and have it on your phone with your name, shows all the data being filled. Cool with that. But back to the twerking. To swallow that pill and close the chapter on that. If you're twerking on TV, what are you trying to accomplish? Somebody give me the highs and lows. What is the benefits and what are the risks? Let's do an actual SWOT assessment of twerking on. You know what a SWOT assessment is? A SWOT assessment. If you know what a SWOT assessment, SWOT, you examine your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, right? And then you look at the T, which is your, tell them, Jim.
Twerking.
The T, put it on the poll at OPO recaps. That's the T and SWOT assessment stands for twerking. Go ahead with your saying. What were you saying, Jim?
Somebody asked on Instagram. This was when Addie was on OPL and she had the sirens going, and it was like all the 10 different sirens, and the person said, "Do you agree with the annoying sounds of the siren? Somebody messing with your siren sounds."
I don't
It was like
understand.
a bee boo, and then Addie said something about, "I hate when people like change up my siren sounds." I remember
Yeah,
back in the day, you guys could program your own.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think anymore. Probably it's probably just standardized.
So to not get too deep into the weeds on police technology or some of that stuff in car, but there are certain buttons you can press to change it from that European bee boo to other things. And if you have it hooked up to your horn, when you press the horn, you can change that. You know what I mean? So you can go from a brrr to a bee boo to the regular siren or the ice cream truck sound, whatever you want. You know, as long as it gets you through an intersection without crashing.
Do that sound again?
Nope. You're trying to record me. Pro DJ in Florida. Bee-boo, bee-boo. Yeah, the minions. DJ in Florida. Pro. You get on TV, Con. You get on TV. I love that, DJ. You're the man. You're the woman. I'm sorry. You're the woman, DJ. Good stuff. That's what they want, right, Jim? Their end goal is to do what when they're twerking for the camera?
What?
Get on TV. That's all they want. They want to get on
That's it.
TV.
That's the T? TV?
The T in SWOT assessment stands for TV, television. Oh, Amber. Motorcycles are allowed dead reds? What about golf carts? Jim, what are dead reds? Motorcycles. Question. Motorcycles are allowed dead reds? Are those the red lights that don't flash? Is that what a dead red is? I don't know. I don't know what a dead red is. Somebody tell me what a dead red is. Put it somewhere in there. All right. Twerking on TV is great.
No.
For ratings.
No.
Not for me. I don't want to see that.
Nobody does. So anyways.
What happened in Toledo, Jim?
It was a P. Diddy party at the church.
Whoa. Hashtag me too.
Sorry, Sean Combs.
We can't do the we can't do the P Diddy talk on this channel. It's not acceptable. Is he guilty? I don't know.
That's why I said Sean Combs.
Yeah, same thing. I like to call that place a house of horrors.
Wow.
Not horrors. What about a little shop of horrors?
Horrors. Not.
That's bad. That you know what tripped me out
It's
about
both.
that?
It's both.
To say the least. Dan was fascinated by that. Was he not?
He was. He really got into it.
He was enamored. He just kept talking about it. He was like,
He didn't want to leave.
No.
He didn't want to leave. He was like, we're sticking with this and we got to see what's going down. Every little thing. He was a detective, not a sergeant detective, just a detective. He was like, look, lube, look, a Bible, look, Elvis's costume.
Elvis's costume. It's a different king. It wasn't the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. It's Elvis's costume, and it's the abandoned church. Let me ask you this, and you guys tell me in the chat if I'm wrong about this, okay? Because I got a theory. There is nothing on planet Earth creepier than an old abandoned church. You ever been in an old abandoned church, Jim?
I think so.
It's
Let's
creepy,
say
dude. You
I like that kind of stuff though. I like that. Like we went to like the Carolinas or something. We stopped at like random houses that were abandoned. It was cool. I like it. I don't want to get stuck with a rusty nail, but it was cool.
Well, yeah, that would definitely put a blemish on your feast of charities if you were
You
to
don't
step on a rusty nail in an abandoned church.
you don't follow Abandoned in Florida?
Jim, don't do that. I don't know.
It's good. It's good. The guy goes all across Florida and looks for
Wait,
abandoned
wait.
buildings and
Abandoned.
yeah.
Not in Florida. You're talking about Bright Sun Films?
No, Abandoned in Florida.
No,
That's
no,
his channel.
no, no,
Why not?
no. Haunted house through an abandoned church. McKenna, you have issues that I cannot explain. And you need to be rectified immediately before they are beyond reproach or repair. Put it on the poll, please, at OPL recaps _ official. Was there anything spookier, excuse me, than an abandoned church? To those ends, I believe that those officers enjoyed their time in that abandoned church. But you noticed something about their search of that abandoned church. I mean, what was that?
It was not thorough.
They
Not
didn't go
at all.
Well, why? What did they miss? Did they not do something?
They missed an entire story or two. I don't know how many was in that church, but they said, "Did you go upstairs?" And somebody said, "No. You got to go.
So
That's
people
your job.
because she heard voices, right, or something. She
Yes.
heard, and
You
they didn't
have to
clear.
go."
So do you not think they cleared the entire building?
100% they didn't. I guarantee you there's a basement there. Whether they want to know about it or not. Yep. So there's definitely another story, but there could have been a third because they usually have those little towers.
Where the bell is and all that stuff.
Allegedly, I mean, it could be electronic bell these days, but there was something up there, and they didn't check.
No, thank you. I'm not.
I would have went.
Yeah, I know you would have went. But see, the difference is, this is the same guy, folks. You don't know about this, and I'm not going to tell all your business, Jim. But this is the guy who goes out in the woods in the middle of the night just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Encounters people from the hills have eyes, and doesn't blink. So I believe my friend has a makeshift death wish.
No.
What are you doing in the woods in the middle of the night?
I'm not going to tell him my business. What if I was burying a body?
Douglas said Ocala Forest.
There it is.
Ironically, at night, way scarier than an abandoned church. Well, I've never been in Okala Forest at night, but yes, that's the forest I'm talking about that Jim goes to on purpose, 2-3 in the morning, just to explore. How many acres is it, Jim? Tell the people.
364,000 acres. 367,000 acres.
There's probably a dinosaur roaming out there somewhere. People don't know about.
Sasquatch.
Oh, come on.
All right, a velociraptor. I don't know. There's got to be something.
There's got to be something.
Rainbow people.
Oh no, Jim. No. That's documented. No, I thought they were out there.
That's
bodies.
Real.
Yeah.
There's definitely bodies, 100%, and I guarantee you'll never ever find them. I don't care what you say. Yeah. Bodies are out there.
No question about it. Yeah, people have gone missing out there. Ocala National Forest is smack dab, kind of in the middle of Florida, and it's what 40-minute drive. That's
depends
an hour,
on
right?
Depends on which side you go to. So the side I go to is about 40 minutes, or you could go up Ormond Beach all the way, and that's about an hour drive.
All right. McKenna said she'd go with you, Jimmy. McKenna, here's what you do. Okay. Come do a ride along. After the ride along, you do a ride along with Jim. He takes you to Ocala National Forest, him, his wife, his dog. You guys go out there. His dog Bia, the Malinois, Belgian Malinois, and you guys go out and find some rainbow people and let me know how it all works out. Thoughts and prayers, T's and P's with you guys for Ocala National Forest.
Wow. I got to go find that church now.
You better find your own church because you got to go all the way to Toledo. You're going too far.
Oh, the Ocala one that Douglas said.
There's a church.
Oh no, he just sorry, I read it wrong. I thought you
Okay.
said there's an abandoned church in Ocala.
Way scarier. Yeah. Douglas said, Ocala National Forest, you have the Rainbow Family cult. You just get meth labs. There's a cult. That's what the Rainbow Family is a cult.
Yeah, they travel across the country, but I think they come to Florida at a certain time because the weather's better than other places. There's
Oh,
different
God.
there's mixed signals about what they are. Some people there say they're hippies, some people say they're not nice. Don't know.
I'm going to pass on all of it. I'm going to pass on every single bit of it because I don't think it's making America great again. Anyway,
One day you're gonna get in my truck and we're just gonna go.
I am not going to get in your truck one day and just go.
I'll tell you we're going to a party and you're gonna say, all right, let's go.
I am not going to do that. I will jump out on 40 and roll into a ditch and call for help. I ain't going out there.
40 is right where the Ocala National Forest starts.
I know. As soon as we get to 40, I know ain't no party out there for me, not for Mike Bryant. Okay. We can party in Port Orange, yeah, and all that good stuff. Not Ocala, baby. McKenna, let's go. Come sign up. Let's go. Jim, you down to take McKenna, Bia, and Don out to the forest? She's good people. Yeah? She is. I'll talk him into it. Don't worry about it, McKenna. We got you.
Oh, come to the Halloween party too.
Well, we got to do the Daytona meet and greet first. But,
Oh, there you go.
That's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later off air, right? Livid, you crazy. I seen what you're saying. Speaking of Livid and Katie, huh?
Hey, I just read what Livid put.
What'd he put?
Hmm.
What'd he put?
Nothing.
What'd he put? I missed it.
I always find the perp though.
Yeah, with the lube, you sniff out the lube. I just want you to say it out loud.
Hey, I think I
read
trained
it
my
too.
dog.
I read it. And I was like, I'm not going to say that. Livid, you crazy, dude. That boy, wow. Livid, man. Listen, I want to thank you for the songs, man.
Yeah,
Freaking
genius.
legit.
Yeah.
Freaking legit. Speaking of Livid, check this out.
Let's see.
I
I
mean,
was about to bring
my
that up.
boy with Katie Garrett, Cuban Party of the Night. What was that? Friday night, I think. May have been Saturday. I don't know, but they represented for OP Nation, Daytona chat, Daytona meet and greet. Good job. Atta boy. I see my boy Livid. Boy, he done got a young one. Okay, look at you, old man. I ain't mad at you. He don't want to talk about that. Okay, speaking of anyway, I'm not even gonna say it, Jim. I'm not even gonna say it.
Nope. PG.
P. Diddy. So congratulations to my boy Livid and Katie G for handling y'all business. And you know, they kept it on the DL for a little bit. There was speculation that these two were together. Okay, and if you're not following Livid _ PD on X, you're missing out. Okay, I'm not getting paid to say that. He's not a sponsor of this channel, but he's a
Not
good
yet.
dude.
But we'll take his money.
We already taking his music, so we don't gotta take his money. I mean, that's good enough for me. So congratulations on that. A lot of good stuff coming up. Okay, we're getting ready to get out of here, but we're a lot of good stuff is coming up. Before we go, we want to make sure you guys understand what's happening. Okay, number one. Here's number one. Hurricane Milton is here. It's here. It is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. We are going to do our best to hunker down and be as safe as possible. We appreciate all the thoughts and prayers from you guys. It means a whole lot, man. You guys have no idea what your T's and P's mean to us, man. Next, we got a weekend coming up, and the show must go on. Somebody, I don't know who, but somebody is going to be on the show. And when they are, you guys will be watching. and I'm sure there'll be plenty of what the heck's going on here? Oh my god. There'll be plenty of damage and mitigation and footage of all that good stuff for you guys to check out. Our prayers is that nobody succumbs to any floodwaters or injuries that's going on out here. I do think that I know for a fact that Jim's going to go out in his big SUV, right, Jim? And you're going to do you're going to get some footage. We're going to make this happen. Let's see if we can get together. We'll see how the mandate goes. Maybe Thursday night. You free Thursday or you working?
Working at the Flea in the morning until somebody relieves me.
Shop on Friday?
Yep.
Time to get off too?
Yep.
Perhaps after that, if it's not all cleared up, I don't know. We got to figure out something. Worst case scenario, you get the footage. We'll get it to you people. Worst case.
We'll get it.
We'll get it and show you guys kind of what's going on. Don't forget to follow the Daytona Beach Police Department Facebook page. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, OPL Recaps, and all that good stuff.
Everybody have a good night. Be safe.
One more thing. Where are you rushing off to? You got a curfew or something? You got to go to bed?
Yeah.
Chief Taylor's in New York with Sergeant Dillion this weekend. What do you think about that?
That's going to be fun. That's going to be a good time.
This joker sends me a message like, I think Dan's sending his private jet to pick us up back. And I was like, stop that. Say no private. That's pretty cool. If he did, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think that's happening, but I told him when he gets there, get Dan on FaceTime because I got some words to exchange with Dan. I went to Napa Valley. I'm basically a sommelier now. Do you know what a sommelier is, Jim?
No.
Everybody knows what a sommelier is. A sommelier. How do you say it? Did I say that right? Sommelier? I don't know if I said it right. Yeah. It's wine. It's a wine specialist.
Ooh.
I went to Napa Valley for 10 minutes.
That was close. Cheese and wine, I said.
Hey, you can't have one without the other, right?
It's true.
Before we go, put it on the poll, please, at OPL Recaps and the Square Official. Can you have cheese without wine? So Chief Taylor's in the thing. We're going to see him doing his thing. And Amazon Prime Day is today and tomorrow. It's not sponsored by Amazon Prime.
Should be.
We are not sponsored by Amazon Prime. I just want you guys to know that. All right. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Did we miss anything that we got to address in the chat? DJ, I went to the National Night Out last week, but I think they have more events happening. There are more events happening. It would behoove you to be in Daytona Beach towards the end of the month. The weekend of the 25th, 26th. More details coming. All right. We love y'all. Me and Jim are going to turn our cameras off, our mics off, and we're going to play you a song from the beloved Livid PD about OPL Recaps. Thank y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Later, Jim.
Till the dawn, Daytona stories fast and wild. Every tale makes you smile. Beaches, waves, and bright blue skies. Off patrol time really flies. From the stations to the sea, their camaraderie's the key. OPL recaps where fun begins. Police tales where the laughter wins. Every episode tune in now. Sergeant Brian, Jimmy Champs, take a bow. Take a bow. Beaches, waves, and bright blue skies. Off patrol time really flies. From the stations to the sea, the camaraderie's the key. OPL recaps where fun begins. Police tales where the laughter wins. Every every episode. Tune in now. Sergeant Brian, Jimmy Jams, take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Saturday nights, the mics are on, talking cases till the dawn. Daytona stories, fast and wild. Every tale makes you smile. Beaches, waves, and bright blue skies. Off patrol time really flies. From the stations to the sea, the camaraderie's the key. Off the L recaps where fun begins. Police tales where the laughter wins. Every episode, tune in now. Sergeant Brian, Jimmy Jams, take a